Luke Perry couldn't stop talking about his kids, says his Buffy the Vampire Slayer co-star Kristy Swanson. Perry's Beverly Hills 90210 co-star Jason Priestley also talks about the late actor and fatherhood in the new documentary. I Am Luke Perry. Luke Perry's friends and former co-stars are remembering the late actor as a devoted family man. The CW's new documentary, I Am Luke Perry, celebrates the life of the Beverly Hills 90,210 star who died from a massive stroke in 2019 at the age of 52. In it, those who knew Perry best share insight into how his greatest accomplishment beyond his acting career was his role as a father to his children, Jack, 27, and Sophie, 24, whom he shared with ex-wife Rachel, Minnie Sharp. When Luke and Minnie had Jack, I could tell that it affected him deeply, and I think he felt the weight of being a parent like we all do. Perry's 90210 co-star and longtime friend Jason Priestley says in the documentary, "He couldn't be happier. I think he wanted to be a dad for a long time." Despite his continued success as an actor, Perry's primary focus remained his family. He made choices in his career to be closer to them. He wouldn't take certain jobs or roles because they would take him too far away from his family. Margaret Waller, author of A Good Bad Boy, Luke Perry and How a Generation Grew Up, says of the actor in I Am Luke Perry, "He really wanted to be present in his kids' lives. That really meant a lot to him. Even while on set, Perry's mind was often on his family. I remember his kids being very little, and he'd show you pictures," Kristy Swanson says about her Buffy the Vampire Slayer co-star. He couldn't stop talking about his kids. They were his pride and joy. Perry's close friend, restaurateur Chris Barish, recalls how Perry had a special way with all children. "I think being a dad was something he was proud of," he says. "Being around kids, he really liked. He had a soft way." Speaking to People in 2023, Perry's son Jack, now a professional wrestler, recalled how his father was always super supportive of him. "Both my parents were very cool about just letting me do what I wanted and figure it out myself," he said. "And they never pressured me into going into any direction I didn't want to go." 2 months after his father's death in 2019, Jack shared some of the valuable lessons he had learned from Perry. "My dad really just taught me to be as nice as you can to everyone you can," he told People. He was from Ohio, and he grew up with not a lot of money, and I think he never really lost touch with who he was. He was always just a really good guy above everything else. I Am Luke Perry is now streaming on the CW website.